My name is William Lemke. I've been a photographer for probably almost 50 years now. Started out working with film back in the 70s and continue to work with film to this day. I typically photograph landscapes, details of plants. I've also done work in Egypt photographing people. The reason I stick with film is I like the fact that it's real. I'm capturing something that really exists. I'm not adding to or taking from to create an image that you can't believe. And I enjoy working in the darkroom. I like making my prints that way. They're all individually hand printed. You know, you can hide a lot with color and you can distract with color. Where in black and white, it's really hard to distract. It makes the viewer really look at tonalities and textures. In the background is my view camera that I typically work with. I also have one that's twice as big as that. And it's called a 4x5 or 8x10 inch view camera, and it gets that name from the size of the film format that I'm working with. One thing I really like about it is I have to work slow. I can't rush what I do because of the nature of the camera. So I have to set it up on a tripod. I have to compose the image on a ground glass on the back with a dark cloth up over my head, just the way you see in pictures from the 1800s. But I like the process. I spend time really composing the image. My parents took me on trips out to the West when I was little, and just being in the mountains, being in the forest, and I just was inspired by looking around and seeing all this beauty and looking at details of plants close up, you know, just sometimes on my hands and knees, you know, just really looking close at images. And when I started making photographs, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to capture some of these beautiful places. And as I got more and more into it and started thinking about what was going on with our environment, I wanted to capture things that may not be here forever. You know, I get very passionate about that. I'm concerned about what's happening in the world. I really like when little kids look at my work and they come back and say, "Oh, that's so beautiful. I think I saw something like that when I was, you know, down by the river or whatever." So it's fun to see young people really responding to it and really thinking about the environment. So, you know, that's really rewarding for me.